Hi, my name's Lily, and I am going to be talking a little bit about my learning environment. So, right now I'm in my room. I'm sitting on my bed. Actually, this is where I do a lot of my studying and learning. I will either be here or I have a chair in the corner of my room, and that's kind of where I bounce back and forth between. If it's getting late, or specifically if it's like the afternoon, I had an afternoon slump a lot of times. If I'm hitting that, then I'll go move over to my chair because I'm really tempted to kind of slink down and end up on my phone or end up asleep. So I'm secondary English ed, so a lot of the work that I do is staring at my computer for a long period of time, working on unit plans or creating lessons or reading articles or books. So I need a place where I can sit down and I can focus for a long period of time. If I'm not here, I'm a avid lover of the Potter's House monthly coffee subscription, so I'm there very often. If you guys don't know, that's a coffee shop across from campus, but so good, so great. I think it's really interesting because part of the reason I study in my room when I'm at home is so that I don't really see or talk to my family because they will distract me. But being at Potter's House actually really helps me learn and study because, well, it's kind of 50-50. I'll talk about it. So if a lot of people there are also working, I feel really motivated to work. Because I have a lot of like people I know because I'm there often, so I kind of frequent around the same people. If they're not working and they're in a chatty mood, it really distracts me and I will get super chatty. So that's kind of relates to something I want to talk about with what we've been learning about microsystems and how different people in our microsystem can affect our learning in different ways. And so kind of based off of how people in my microsystem are acting, whether they're feeling really motivated to learn, that will affect me positively, or if they're feeling more chatty, that will affect me negatively if I'm needing to lock in and study. This also relates to what I wanted to talk about with the whole idea of reflective teaching. I think that's really fascinating, and how we can look at different aspects of our classroom and relate that to being able to adapt our pedagogy and adapt just different aspects of our content and how we're delivering it to like see and help different students and just the class as a whole. And I think that can be applied to us right now as learners, and then whenever we enter into the field, whatever fields we're going into, also as professionals, because we can still reflect on our own habits. And I think that's part of it, of for me at least, like recognizing if I am around other people, I will always be tempted to talk, even if like it's not their fault that they want to talk and stuff. Like that is something that I've reflected on in myself, that like, okay, I'm going to take that risk if I'm going to go around other people to study. So just that, like being able to adapt and being reflective of like, oh, it's in the afternoon, I get tired in the afternoon, or oh, it's getting late and I get tired, so I'm going to get up out of my bed and I'm going to go sit in the chair because that will help me stay awake longer so I can study a little bit more. So that, like, noticing things about different habits and then kind of tweaking it and reflecting on that. And I think that's just really interesting. And yeah, I'm going to kind of keep this as short as I can, but see ya.